Dr. William Lane Craig presented an argument in his debate with Alex Rosenberg that is nestled within the philosophy of mind that is one of the worst arguments I've ever heard.
So we may argue, one, if God did not exist, intentional states of consciousness would not exist. Two, but intentional states of consciousness do exist. Three, therefore, God exists.
This argument is terrible not only because it seems to presuppose that Alex Rosenberg's position on philosophy of mind speaks for all of atheism, which of course, it should be clear it does not, but the first premise of Dr. Craig's argument is readily understood as false because intentional states of consciousness can easily be accounted for on property dualism. And as far as I know, Dr. Craig has done nothing to show that property dualism cannot account for intentional states of consciousness, nor has he shown how other naturalistic positions in the philosophy of mind can't do so as well.
For example, I can think about my summer vacation, or I can think of my wife. No physical object has this sort of intentionality. A chair, or a stone, or a glob of tissue like the brain is not about or of something else. Only mental states or states of consciousness are about other things. As a materialist, Dr. Rosenberg recognizes this fact and so concludes that on atheism, there really are no intentional states.
The only thing Dr. Craig seems to do, as far as I can tell, to substantiate that there are no intentional states on atheism and that no physical objects have intentionality is to assume atheism entails materialism. And of course, one can simply not be a materialist and thus easily account for states of intentionality, which can be strongly done on property dualism and probably other positions consistent with a non-reductive ontology.